Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail with the Ritual Mindset Tarot, and I am back with another pick a card reading. I hope you guys are doing well during this Mercury retrograde. This is a timeless reading, but I am recording this during Mercury retrograde in November 2025, and today is actually the new moon in Scorpio. So I hope you guys are considering on doing ritual or like something to take advantage of these powerful energies, because Scorpio does rule death and transformation, rebirth energy. So if you guys want to have like this transformation or change up in your life, this would be a good new moon in order to utilize its energies. So today we are getting watery and going down into the depths and trying to see what the person on your mind, what's their message from their heart to you. So we have 3 piles today as per usual. I shuffled out a few cards from the, what is this called? I forget the name of this specific deck, but I think it's Vintage French Stamp Oracle. And so I shuffled out a card for each of the piles, apart from picking the crystals. And yeah, so we'll go with each pile here. So pile 1, you have this amethyst, the sugary amethyst chlorite stalactite cluster. And you guys got the meditation. Quiet reflection allows you to discover the soul answers you seek. That's for pile 1. For pile 2, you have this epidote, also known as fairy forest epidote with quartz. These are also, I chose the crystals for like little sugary and sparkly crystals today. So we have this epidote with these small sugary quartz crystals. It's also like a rock on the backside. I love raw crystals, especially when they have like the matrix underneath them. And you guys have arrow heart. This love takes you in a different direction. That's for pile 2. And then for pile 3, actually I was going to choose this specific fossil, and this one called out to me because I felt like they were of like a similar color and vibes. So you guys have this is an ammonite fossil. You guys, I'm sure if you've seen my previous reading, it's like I have the full ammonite shell. This is like a slice, and within the crevices here there's like little black sparkly caves. And this one actually is a smoky quartz, also known as like a garden quartz. There's something inside, like whatever is within the smoky quartz looks almost like a wasp's nest, or like even coral. So it looks like, I don't know if it translates on camera, but it looks like it's very deep, like underwater. So I felt like they went well together, even though they are different. So that may be something for this pile and you and your person. But you guys have the ladies' night, spend time with friends for laughs and fun, as your card for pile 3. So as I always say, or say most of the time, because sometimes I change it up, but take a moment to resonate with a pile. Pause if you have to. Otherwise, I will see you at your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the amethyst stalactite cluster and the meditation card, welcome to your reading, pile 1. So today we are taking a look at the person on your mind, and we're going down deep into their emotions and what they want to say to you from the heart. So the first part, we will do some like tarot and some oracle to see like almost like an energy check, and on also to see what comes out from their heart in that way. And then we'll just get a bunch of message cards, because I know a lot of you guys love message cards, especially if you guys are in no contact or there's some sort of distance between the two of you. But for you, pile one, so you have the meditation card. Quiet reflection allows you to discover the soul answers you seek. So we see this. I think this is Japanese calligraphy here. So some of you guys may be from Asia or Southeast Asia, or maybe there's something with like Buddhism, something with religion, something that like a distance, maybe a world away from each other. There may be cultural or religious differences, or there may be this aspect of like distance between the two of you. And this person may have spent some time alone meditating, thinking about you in this connection. Quiet reflection allows you to discover the soul answers you seek. So something during this time, if they are spending some time alone in solitude, really reflecting and like evaluating this connection, they may have come to some sort of realization here, because there it says soul answers that you seek. So this person may have been trying to gain clarity on this connection, their feelings for you. Maybe if some of them need to make a choice, they're trying to gain clarity on that. For some of you, your people are in this period of like healing and balancing themselves out, but they are really trying to keep the hope alive. They have hope and trying to stay positive. There's this aspect of like wishing on a star, fulfillment energy here. I'm gonna get you a song card, pile one. Pile one's person, messages from their heart. What is pile one's person's message to pile one from their heart? So you guys got Yeba's heartbreak, Drake and Yeba 2021. How much better can I show my love for you than say I do, I do, I do, and all that you are, I do. My single line of stars in noon, reflection of the very moon. I do, I do, I do. Show my love for you. Can I show my love for you? So there's this desire for this person to show you that they have feelings for you. And for some of your people, they're actually in love with you or falling for you. And there's this, again, this aspect of like reflecting, meditating, reflection of the very moon. There's this aspect of like very dreamy and like cosmic vibes with this person. So you are in this person's mind, and you know we're asking messages from your person. There's this desire for your person to like tell you how they feel. However, it's like this specific, these lyrics show that this person wants to show you how they feel. So maybe your person may be the type that may not be so good with like expressing themselves verbally, but rather they may show it in action, through gifts, just different love languages here. But this is saying like maybe they've come to this clarity that they have a lot of feelings for you. And we have Foreigner, 1984, I want to know what love is. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I'm going to take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. So this person may have had like a lot of challenge when it comes to their past relationships, past connections, love in general, or it could have been something within their upbringing that they've dealt with a lot of heartache and pain. And that leaves someone, you know, like if they have some sort of trauma and pain, that can leave someone maybe having like trust issues, a little more guarded energy, a little defensive energy. But again, there's this aspect of I'm going to take a little time to look around me. So meditating, reflecting, this person is like awakening to these feelings that they have for you. It looks like love has finally found me. So both of these have love in it. So It's like awakening to the feelings within their heart, since we are talking about messages from their heart. This person may not have had like experienced what they would consider like true love, and it's like they're thinking like, is this actually like love that they have for you? And they say, I do, I do, I do. So it's like maybe they were questioning it for a while, and that's what they were confused about. And now it's like, yeah, I do love you, pile one, or I do have deep emotions for you. But for some of you, I'm picking up maybe there's like some sort of like distance. Again, it doesn't have to be like from another part of the world. Though for some of you, it could be like a long distance thing, or you met in travel, distant places. But I feel like there's distance or space between the two of you. Maybe even no contact, because there's a lot of like quiet reflection here twice, right? So maybe there's this aspect of like mirroring one another, serving as mirrors for each other. Pile one's person. What are your messages from your heart? So, okay, 4 came out. Yeah, 4 came out. So we have the Dreamer. This is the Fool card. In this deck, it says, a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. So this person is trying to fight their fears, or working through, maybe I had picked up on trust issues and like aspects of healing. So they're spending some time here trying to maybe process the past, walk away to a new beginning, walking away from their like pain, from their heartache, from their past, and working on trust issues for those of you who are dealing with someone who's not so easily like trusting, a lot more guarded, and they're trying to gain the courage to push their fears aside. And there's this desire to have this like leap of faith, risk. I'm hearing risk it all for the biscuit. So for some of your people, this could be a risk that they're taking because of different like circumstances, or just in general like taking a risk because they are a little bit more scared here when fears are popping up. There's this aspect of time here also with hourglass showing up. For some of you, this could have taken a while, or you guys have known each other for a while. And we see this doorway. This person decided to walk through this doorway, and again, we see stars here, so it's a very dreamy connection. Your person is, I really believe that they're turning towards like spirituality or some sort of like meditative practice, just spiritual practices where they're trying to almost like manifest this new beginning, and they really want to have this new beginning with you, the Dreamer. I mean, they're dreaming about you, they're thinking about you, and it's like we have this angel in the background. It looks a little creepy having the angel here, but it's like, it's almost like the divine is watching and helping to maybe move this along. And we see these flowers here, they're all like blossom and very abundant, very lush garden here. So there's this aspect of this like abundance that this person feels with you. This is Aquarius energy. Again, I did pick up on Aquarius and Virgo energy when I was pre-shuffling your cards. But some people also associate the Fool card with Aries energy. But this is that new beginning. This person is hoping to have a new beginning with you because they feel like they've found love with you. Wow, we had sorry, Mercury retrograde. I keep like jumbling my words, but I also got excited. So this is the Two of Cups. We were talking about love here with these two, right? And it's not to say that this person doesn't have any challenges when it comes to maybe their emotions and like maybe their fear of love, fear of getting very deep with someone because of the fear of getting hurt again here, because we have Yeba's heartbreak, we have heartache here. It's like this person is afraid to like get hurt, but they feel this Two of Cups. This is one of my soulmate cards for those of you that resonate, like where this feels like a very soulful love. But this person may be recognizing their feelings for you, recognizing that they're falling for you. And again, look at this. We have this angel here in the background. There's Cupid here, which is like a cherub angel. It's like I know this is like this is considered the angel wisdom's tarot, but still, like, it's almost like being guided by these angels here. And this one says falling in love or the resurgence of romantic relationships. So this could be the first time for some of you where this you and this person potentially has this new beginning that this person wants, you know, and deep within their heart. Or this could be like a renewal, or it says resurgence of romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts. Don't give up on people you love. So don't give up on people you love. So, you know, there's some people that have this specific wounding where they sabotage something good because they have the fear of it going wrong. And with don't give up on people you love, your person may have maybe sabotaged or distanced themselves. And since I'm feeling distance here, they may have distanced themselves because they started recognizing these feelings for you. It's like that fear. They couldn't maybe fully trust this because of their past, but there's this desire for this recognition again of their deep feelings for you here. This is a very this is also a card about union. So this desire to come together, like have a new beginning and come together, and even to the point of like maybe grounding, building a home together. It's like there's a path towards this home, like towards the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting very like dreamy and romantic vibes from your person. They may be very much like a romantic, very, very watery, maybe watery and earthy energy, and air. We have the King of Swords. I did pick up on like Aquarius energy. So some of you guys may be dealing with someone who is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The King of Swords is an energy that's someone who's a lot more like logical and practical, and again may not be the most like romantic outwardly. So maybe like deep within their heart, they're a lot more in their feels than they show outwardly. So like wearing a mask, having a good poker face. But the King of Swords is very intelligent, very wise with his words. He's able to like cut through any challenges when it comes to like emotions, obstacles, with his sword of truth and clarity, right? But it feels like this King of Swords may have caught feelings here, because if you see him, usually the King of Swords is like sitting upright, very much like with good posture, very rigid. It's like this, it's almost like this King of Swords is kind of like thinking, daydreaming, almost like bored also. So like this King of Swords is like, I'm hearing like being blown away by you here. And we have intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic. Maybe your person is a little bit more stoic. Again, poker face. Receiving wise advice. Remain objective and fair-minded. Public speaking. Communicate clearly. Unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. So some of your people may have been very like emotionally unavailable, or showing up as emotionally unavailable here, despite this being there, the Two of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So I did pick up on like this journey towards creating this home and establishing this relationship. This person can see creating some sort of legacy with you here. The Ten of Pentacles is like the home, the legacy, family, children. You don't have to want to get married or have children, but creating that family, that established, grounded connection that is able to grow and flourish, right? We have all these like family members, this child here, and this lady who's pregnant. So this aspect of like abundance and fertility that they see within you in this connection. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. So your person, if they are the King of Swords, they may be daydreaming about having union with you and creating something very abundant and beautiful here. but they may be coming off as the King of Swords instead of like the King of Cups or the Knight of Cups. You know, a lot more stoic, maybe even detached. For some of you, they may come off as detached, where you don't even realize that this is what this person's feeling deep within is, you know, like the Two of Cups energy, and really thinking about this Ten of Pentacles energy here. It's like they're good at wearing a mask. And we have, look at this, the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is like big crush energy. Like look at this mermaid here. It's almost like she's looking at her crush or someone that she admires, and she's just like, her cup is overflowing. And it's like, yes, the cup is overflowing, but it's also like the amount of emotions that they have for you, it's like as deep as the ocean here. They may feel like on some level you're almost like, you kind of draw them in. What are those, like sirens? They may feel very like weak when it comes to you, like weak in the knees. They feel very drawn to you, like you're a siren calling them in. And we have this dolphin here also. Dolphins are very like high frequency animals. Usually they're associated with a lot of imagery when it comes to like soul connections as well, because of like higher frequency connections. There's only one here. There's another card in another deck where there's two dolphins and it says happiness. So you make this person very happy. This person admires you very much here, and they have very strong emotions. Very strong emotions. And there's this aspect of them really feeling like, not only do they feel like you're very abundant here, almost like Empress energies. They may see that you would be a good parent to their children. If you and this person got together, decided to have children, they feel like you would be a good parent here. But your person feels like there's this like magical aspect to you and this connection, because again, high frequency with the dolphins. So it's like, for some of you, this is like a big crush energy where this person is falling for you, like really gaining feelings. And for others, it's like Page of Cups can talk about this person still having these deep emotions for you. Still having these deep emotions for you. Some of you, this person may like owe you an apology, because Page of Cups also to me could be an apology as well. But this person is very focused on you here. I'm hearing lost in a daydream for the King of Swords. And we have the Magician here, Gemini energy. This person is manifesting this, like maybe through meditating about it, law of attraction, visualization, but this person is trying to manifest this new beginning with you here. Again, for some of you, this could be a renewal. For others, this is the first time where it's like started off as something sweet and innocent, like a crush. Speaking of sweet, the sugary amethyst you have, I always think of like sugary. So like there's something very sweet about you in this connection, about you and your person, the connection that you guys have. Like it's very sweet. So yeah, the Magician, this person is actively trying to manifest this connection. Maybe, okay, when I say actively, maybe some of them may not even realize, with the amount of time and energy that they're focusing on you and this connection, they're actually drawing this connection in, drawing you in, pulling you in. So maybe some of your people are actively doing it because they are actively like meditating, doing self-care things, but for others it's like they're actually manifesting this because of the amount of time and energy they're putting into just thinking about you, and they don't realize that this can bring this around. Pile one's person. What message do you have in your heart for my pile ones? And we have finances. I'm not ready for you yet because I'm not financially stable enough to be a good partner to you. So this person may have to establish themselves more when it comes to their career, finances, and just wherever they are in their life. Some of you guys may be a little bit more advanced when it comes to, you know, your career, just where you are in life. You may be a little bit more ahead of them in that way. And again, this aspect of time here with the hourglass and the clock. Some of you guys have been waiting for this person to get their finances and their stuff in order. But this person wants to be able to provide for you. I'm not financially stable enough to be a good partner to you. They want to provide. So there's like this aspect of wanting to provide for you and to be able to grow with you. So we have trauma, another time card here. I'm working through my trauma so I can be whole for you. So we did pick up on some healing for this person. And you know, like with finances and trauma coming out together, this could even, for those of you that's not dealing with someone who dealt with anything traumatic in their past, this could just be their wounding when it comes to like their self-worth, like almost like imposter syndrome for some of them, maybe not feeling good enough. Finances and trauma. Yeah, I'm picking up some of your people may not feel strong enough to, or maybe they feel like they don't feel like they deserve you because of this like wounding when it comes to self-worth. Also like lack mentalities coming through with these two coming out together. And we have another time card. Not all of them have time on them. Well, that's an hourglass, but we have heartbreak. I'm not ready for you yet because I'm still in the process of healing from my last relationship. So for some of your people, this defensiveness that we were picking up on, this it says, in my life there's been heartache and pain. They may still be in this process of trying to like move through this like trauma and heartbreak that they've gone through in the past. And there's this imagery of your person walking through this door, this new gateway into this potentially this new love, this new union that to have with you. So again, like patience may have been needed here. I'm picking up on like temperance energy also. So Sagittarius is also coming up. It's like this person doesn't want to come in like wounded. They don't want to drag you down. The King of Swords also may be someone who's like a little bit more apathetic. I'm getting like this energy now of like someone who may be down and depressed. So your person may have needed to balance out like their mental health. For some of you, they may have like anxiety. And we have red flag. Tune into the subtle energy you are receiving about the situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and intuition. So this red flag, some of you guys may have had like an intuitive hit that this person's trauma and heartbreak, they were coming in not right, not correctly, right? They were, some of them were maybe have been even like toxic in a way. This can also talk about, like, since we're talking about your person's, what's deep in their heart, there's this aspect of like healing trust issues here. Maybe they feel like certain things were like red flags, or they saw it as red flags because they were seeing it from the lens of someone who has trauma and heartbreak from the past. There may be like this movement into them being more trusting. Trust your gut and intuition. So we see meditation here. This person may be tapping more into their intuition, their spiritual side, rather than being in their head so much. Because look, the King of Swords, we see this loop, like this hypnotic loop. It's just like overthinking, looping, overthinking. It's just like, rather than being so stuck in their head here, there's this being, getting in touch with their heart. The Two of Cups, the Page of Cups. And that may have been something that this person is definitely not like comfortable with. But the abundance and the happiness that you bring into this person's life, they see it, they feel it. And we have past life soulmate. You've had many lives together. So Two of Cups, again, is one of my soulmate cards. So some of you may feel like you've known this person so long, regardless of how long you've known each other. Or there's just like this aspect of like, you get each other. Even if you guys don't know each other for so long, or like you guys have differences, you just understand and get each other. It's like cut from the same cloth, two peas in a pod energy. And we have repression. Someone does not express how they truly feel. So this could have been your person repressing how they feel. Even like this aspect of like denial, right? They may have been like keeping themselves blind from their feelings. And again, in this meditation, maybe even not even necessarily meditation, but dreaming, this person may have come to this recognition, this realization that, you know, this connection, maybe I'm hearing profound. For some of them, maybe this realization or this connection is profound to them. It's like this light bulb coming on energy. Pile one's person, messages from your heart. So we have wishing well. There's a lot of excitement in the air. You awakened a new life in them that has them lost in their field of possibilities. So that's that daydreaming energy, and also like a new life possibility. This walking through a door. They're very much like very dreamy about this. Look at how this King of Swords is very much like, yes, he looks down, but he's like in his head. She's thinking about this situation too. She's holding her heart, and we see a mermaid here. I'm thinking of the Little Mermaid because this looks like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So something about like Disney may be significant here, or something that feels like a fairy tale. Two of Cups, past life soulmate. Maybe it feels like a fairy tale or some sort of like romantic movie. And since we were picking up on Japan and Asia, we have the cherry blossoms here. So again, a nod to Asia. Also in Washington, D.C. in the Pacific Northwest in the U.S., there are cherry blossoms. And that usually happens around like April time, around April. So some of you guys may be Aries, again, Aries energy, or Tauruses. There's, with the Page of Cups and this dove, again, some of your people may need to apologize and make things right with you. But there's this wishing. Your person is wishing on a star. Again, manifesting this connection. Pile one's person. Messages from your heart. We have the gods favor you. Now is the time. Your prayers have been heard. You will succeed and be vindicated. So again, this aspect of like the angels watching and guiding this connection. I said this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot, and like there are no angels in these other ones, right? So, but these two specific ones I had pointed out, there's this, it's almost like this love is guided, or this person is wishing for this love, and it's like the divine, the gods, the universe is like helping to move it along. We have music. Music brings them closer to you. Certain songs remind them of just how special your connection was to them. So this is a very watery energy between the two of you, or this person has for you. They may be listening to love songs, to songs in general that make them think of you. Maybe we picked up on very romantic songs. This person may be listening to a lot of love songs about you. So let's get some messages from your person here. Just needed to make room on the table. Messages from your person's heart, pile one. Pile one's person. What messages do you have for my pile ones from your heart? Okay, that's a lot. I'll just take the ones that flipped over. No, that's too many. We'll take the top one here, because there's like, I'm not sure where this goes, but I want to show up differently. Where did we see differently? There was something about this person wanting to change. I don't know where it was, but I saw something about showing up differently, or maybe that was somewhere else. I don't know. But there's this aspect of your person wanting to change. I want to show up differently. If they were guarded, they want to open up. If they ran away, they want to be strong and courageous for you, to show up for you in this connection. And again, it's this aspect of, I'm not sure where this goes, but needing to trust this. Trust yourself, trust this connection. Maybe this person is like an overthinker and they're not comfortable with not knowing the unknown, not knowing where something goes. That could have caused some doubt in this person. Like it's an excuse as to like how to abandon this connection because of their fears of not being sure, not having all the answers. Still a lot. We'll take it. So we have, you see my patterns and still choose me with patience. So those patterns, the toxicity we were talking about, the red flag, some of you guys may have had to been patient and wait for this person to heal. Some of you guys have been waiting for this person to work through their stuff. I think I'd miss you even if we've never met. The wedding date 2005. So this past life energy, the longing, the yearning, the recognition of this connection. Very romantic. And you know, the wedding date, the lead guy is actually like a gigolo. And so he's been with many people. So for some of your people, they may have maybe treated you as an option, right? They may have gone through many connections, but nothing like this. They've never felt anything like this before because, spoiler alert, that's what happens where this guy falls in love, even though he's been with many people physically. I ran because this connection mirrored my woundings and insecurities. Like you guys may have served as a mirror to one another. We saw reflection here. I have so many regrets with how I handled you in this connection. So this person maybe just regrets pushing you away or running away. Depending on your situation, this person has regrets. They feel like they didn't treat you well. Maybe they took this connection for granted. I act detached, but I actually feel everything. See, that's what we were saying with the King of Swords. King of Swords can be a little bit more detached, but underneath that, we have the Two of Cups, Page of Cups energy, Ten of Pentacles. So it's that mask wearing. We're taking our time one step at a time, and that feels right. So this person, because of their trust issues, may want to take it slowly. Maybe even like establish a friendship before, proceeding in a romantic way. I crave depth, but I get scared when it actually shows up. Yeah. Yep. The ocean is very deep, but this mermaid is here in the shallows. That song with Lady Gaga, where Shallow is coming through. So the depth of their emotions for you. I want to communicate, but my pride gets in the way. So some of you guys are in no contact, and it's their ego that gets in the way. I'm scared that I'm not enough for you, but I'm also scared that you're too good for me. 500 days of summer. So there's that energy of feeling not good enough. So like self-worth, insecurities, maybe because they don't feel established, or you're a lot more advanced in life. Whoa. Okay, so we'll take the ones that flipped up. 2 flipped up. Okay, so we have karmic ties. I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal. So for some of you, this could be a third-party situation where there's another connection or relationship that's pretty much in the way of allowing this to manifest. For others that are not dealing with someone that has somebody else, right? This could be this past baggage, this heartache and pain that was caused by past relationships. There could be some of your people that are dealing with like an ex because of like child support, maybe custody type things. Everybody's in different situations, but there's something like karmic ties that they're involved in. It could even be friends and family like that are toxic, that are like influencing this person that they have to deal with, and maybe like take a stand, protect this energy. Things are changing with this 5 though. This guy's face is very much like this King of Swords energy. Very down. Very much in their head about you. It's like some of your people are not very happy needing to deal with these people. Like they're thinking about you. They're feeling these things about you, and it's like they have their back turned to this other person. And we have mission. I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose to our connection. We see past life connection here, past life soulmate, and we have the 2 of Cups. So they do feel like deep in their heart there's something about this connection that's very unique and special. And we have, this is like the Two of Cups. This to me is like the Two of Cups showing up again. This desire for union, and their faces here look like yin and yang, complementary energy. Your light, however, shines a light on their darkness, their shadow. Where did we saw that there somewhere? I think it's hiding underneath here, but there's this aspect of Iran because this connection mirrored. So like you've shown a light onto this person's dark side, and maybe vice versa. This connection is like reflecting your woundings to one another. And we have number 8, telepathic messages. You show up in my dreams and it helps me process buried memories. So you are showing up in this person's dreams, like we were picking up on. Very dreamy. Some of your people may have tried to move on and like detached from you in this connection, but it's like, again, we were picking up on this aspect of the divine, like guiding this. The divine may be like allowing you to show up in their dreams, so to remind them of you. And we have, what is the truth? So this person is trying to gain clarity on this connection, on the steps that they need to take. What is the truth? Trying to gain clarity. Maybe trying to gain clarity from their, like, you know how fears, insecurities, all of that can cloud someone's judgment. It's like they're trying to get clear. They may have like clouded judgment if there's like anxiety. So they're trying to get clear on the truth of the situation, the truth of their feelings, the truth of everything. Trying to gain clarity as the King of Swords energy. I am scared of rejection. So again, fears. Fears. Why do I deserve someone like you? I'm scared that I'm not good enough for you. That showing up again. Oop. Okay, this fell out. I was going to shuffle this, but I'll take it. So we have time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. We picked up on time being a factor here. So some of you guys may have been waiting for this person, but this person may have taken way too long, way too much time. And we have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Look at this. What is the truth? The truth is this person is falling for you or has fallen for you already. And we have regret. I wish this never happened. So maybe there was a breakdown or a disconnect, and this person wishes that they handled this differently. You know, they got scared. We have scared here, but I get scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. This person is very much in their fears, and there's so much regret on how they fumbled the ball, fumbled the bag. There's this desire for this new beginning where this person tells you the truth, though. Maybe for some of you, this could have just been like a missed opportunity because this person was not ready. They were scared. But they're currently working on fighting through their fears to still be able to manifest this new beginning. And this Page of Cups could also be a letter, an apology, a text, a DM. So we have blessed. I am blessed beyond the measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. 2 of Cups twice, and the past life soulmate. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You're a precious gift in my life. So this person, again, sees your value, your abundance, sees the potential of this connection that they have with you, and they're working on trying to bring down their walls because they want the connection. They may feel lonely because they isolate themselves. They may be the type that with these patterns they avoid or they push people away. They ruin good things, like good connections, because they're afraid the person will leave them. So like a lot of sabotage. Hopeful. This is very much like that star energy. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. Full energy. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. So this person may have been like emotionally immature, emotionally unavailable, just a lot of like they were not ready, maybe the first time around, or they've been working on becoming more like emotionally available, more emotionally mature because of this connection. And we have need you. You are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate queen or king in my life. Your light shines bright and guide me through in my darkness. You feel like home to me, which is like that Two of Cups energy. You feel like home to me and always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy. And I need you and your energy even more now. So your person may be going through some, like a lot of tower moments. Going through some sort of like spiritual awakening or spiritual healing, maybe darkness of the soul. Yeah, maybe they're dealing with the darkness within their soul. We saw the red flag, but dark night of the soul, I should say. So we'll get some initials for you, or like letters for you. This could be initials or may spell something out, or whatever shows up, we'll see. And we have the letter N for Nancy or Nigeria. We have the letter B for Bob or Belgium. I don't know why I'm saying names and like countries, but we have the letter J for Jason and Jordan. The name and the place. We have the letter A for Abigail and Angola. We have the letter D for David and Dominican Republic. And maybe because it's like I was picking up on like the world, the globe, long distance. We have Q for Quentin Tarantino. And what's a country that starts with Q? Or Star Trek even. Yeah, Q. No, Queensland is not, it's a place, it's not a country, but we'll say Queensland. I can't think when I'm channeling. It's like sometimes I draw blanks when I'm trying to recall stuff. But pile 1, that is what I have for you. That's your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If you could kindly hit the like and the hype button, it helps me a lot with the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I post more readings like this. And to my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here, for connecting with me and leaving your love. I'm very, very grateful for you guys. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening, rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. Maybe you're from Queensland. If you are, comment down below. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot. Hey, guys, if you chose the Forest Fairy Epidote with Quartz and the Arrow Heart, this love takes you in a different direction. Welcome to your reading, pile 2. So pile 2, today we are taking a look at your person's like what they have to say from their heart, deep within their heart. So starting off with your first card, the Arrow Heart, this love takes you in a different direction. We see this card has 3 hearts in it. Some of you guys are dealing with a third-party situation where the person you're asking about has to make a choice between 2 people. There may be already like an established connection or a family. Even for some of you, there may be kids involved. But this connection may have come off as a little bit of like something that was unexpected. It came unexpectedly. For others, the fact that it says it takes you in a different direction, some of you guys may have had to move to be with this person, or would have to move to be together. Some of you guys who chose this pile may have even had like a separation or divorce in the past, and there's this like moving on energy. But for a lot of you, it's this energy of needing to choose between two people or to choose between two circumstances. It's all, but it's like Cupid struck its arrow on your person. Again, this feeling of like unexpected. Maybe even travel for some of you, like long distance. So we have week, SWV 1992. Because my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. So you make this person's knees weak. This is big like crush energy here. So again, like you or your person may have already been in another connection or something where there's like an obstacle of being in the way of you guys being being together, but it's like big crush energy, butterflies. You give this person butterflies, and it's just like they get very like nervous around you because their heart starts beating triple time. So, and you are in this person's mind with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. So, besides this energy of needing to make a decision, there's this energy of like confusion. This person is very confused with what to do with this connection or what to do in general. And we have I Only Have Eyes for You, the Flamingos, 1959. You are here and so am I. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear from view, and I only have eyes for you. So this person is very focused on you. You've caught this person's attention and they don't see anyone else. And they may love your eyes, or there's something with like eye contact where it's very strong eye contact that you guys have. There may be like this like passion and desire that this person feels for you, and you can see it from their eyes. But yeah, let's see. And for some of your people, it may not necessarily have to do like with something as big as moving, but maybe this person, you have moved this person is what I should say also. Like you may have helped to cause change within this person and their life. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys may know each other from school, from work. You guys may be colleagues. You guys may be part of the same like type of team, or even like a community. Like I always say, like the gym community. But this person is wanting to put in the work here. Eight of Pentacles is about putting that time and energy in order to create and manifest something here on its way to the Ten of Pentacles. And what's interesting is there are two pentacles that separate the Eight to the Ten of Pentacles, right? So again, Two of Pentacles is about trying to gain stability and also considering two options. We have here learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor. Attention to detail, skilled work that you love. So this person wanting to put in the work because there may be these feelings here. Pile Two's person. Messages from your heart to my Pile Twos. What message do you have? So we have three more that came out. We have 8, 8, 8. So 8 is a very like karmic number. So there may be this aspect of karmic relationships, karmic lessons, someone gaining their, getting their karma. But it's also could talk about like abundance as well. So like going through certain lessons and becoming a better version of yourself and working through certain like wounds or lessons and being able to be blessed in the like material world. So we have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is about walking away. And we see this guy that's like walking through this door, leaving something behind, all these cups that are empty. This could speak about your person walking away from, this could be options. If this person ever like treated you like an option or had options or part of like a roster, it's like they're walking away from the options. They only have this one cup in their bag, walking towards this specific cup. I only have eyes for you. And there's, with this dog symbology here, it's almost like this person may feel, even if you guys are not, you know, together, there's this feeling of like devotion and loyalty. I only have eyes for you. And we have the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. So again, that aspect of leaving home, so maybe needing to move away from a certain situation in order to manifest this connection, for this, you know, to deliver this one cup to you. This person would have to leave people, places, and things behind. It could be leaving a home. We see the moon phase here in the sky. It's, you know, it looks like maybe a new moon. So maybe again, like new beginnings. This walking away from something is about moving on to something, to a new beginning. So we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is an energy of like grieving, loss, sadness, missing someone. So this person is maybe recognizing, for those of you that dealt with someone who walked away from you, because some of you people may have walked away from this connection with you, thinking that the grass was going to be greener, and they were wrong. The grass was not green, and there's this regret of walking away from you. For others, this could talk about this person is wanting to walk away from something behind them, put something behind them, because they are missing you here. But again, look at this Five of Cups. There's two cups, one here and another one here. It's like, it's almost like this person has to make a choice between two situations. If it's not between two people, it could be their family and friends. If there is any like type of obstacle or like disapproving family or friends, that could be one situation. Or just like just deciding whether or not to do something about these feelings that they have. And what's interesting is that there are 3 cups that are smashed on the floor. We have these 3 hearts. So again, a nod to like third party situations and needing to choose between these 2 cups. This person may have walked away. Their back may have been turned to you because they're trying to gain clarity. But there is this aspect of like missing you. And we have the 3, this is the 3 of Swords. Wow. 3 of Swords is heartbreak and pain. And again, it could be a nod to like third party situation. We see spiritual quest. This person may be praying, meditating, like spending time alone and trying to connect with angels, God, the universe, trying to heal if they've had any type of like pain in the past, or trying to gain clarity, because the 8 of Cups is walking away, but usually this person is just temporarily taking time away, you know, like pulling back their energy, with hopefully the intention of coming back, just needing time to clear their head. But this person is feeling pain and grief here, just like the 5 of Cups. These 2 are very like painful, heavy energies here that your person is feeling. If your person didn't walk away, you may have walked away from this person. For those of you that dealt with someone who may not have been, because things were too complicated, who may have treated, for some of you, this person treated you like an option, and you guys decided to walk away from this, and it caused them to be in pain. And we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. The Sun is about happiness. It's one of the happiest cards in the deck. It's also about clarity. So this person needing to gain clarity here. Maybe they've come to recognize that without you in their life, there's a lot of like sadness and pain. here, and you brought this light, this warmth, because we see the rain here, the leaves are falling here. There's a lot of like cold energies, and your light, your sun, makes them so happy, and also like very, it gives them hope. Maybe your person is a lot more like pessimistic and critical for some of you. But someone walked away, causing all this pain, and this person recognizes the happiness that you make them, the happiness that you give them. We have this aspect of time here. So some of you guys may have been waiting for this person or have gone through multiple cycles with this person. My eye goes to this, this child on horseback, and we see this red flag. So the sun is on this red flag. So even if this person makes you happy, there's this aspect of red flag, maybe toxicity or certain patterns that are toxic that this person does. And maybe they've come to recognize that here. And we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is very much like that energy of like watching, spying. So this person, if this person walked away, or you walked away from this connection, this person is still watching, spying on you. And this aspect of snow here, cold. It's like it's cold without you. It's cold and sad. And we have a time for great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. So this person may have been a little bit more pessimistic, but now they're very much like more so trying to turn towards like the divine, being more grateful, being more optimistic. There's like your person is hoping that it works out like well between the two of you, and there's like an epiphany that has come onto your person here. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. They may feel on some level that this has been like a magical opportunity from the divine, and they're grateful for it. But again, needing to work on their red flags. 8 of Pentacles, really trying to work on themselves. Yeah, but the turning their back away from you may have been very painful with the 3 of Swords. But it's interesting how she has her heart on her shirt. It's like wearing your heart on your sleeve. Some of you guys may have like been open about your feelings, and this person may have walked away. And it's not so much that it's that they don't have feelings for you, because you make them weak, and they only have eyes for you, like that you're their focus, with the Page of Swords too. But it's like whatever this heavy energy, the 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords, it's like it's almost putting like blinders on this person. They can't see the full brightness and like magic of this connection, because it's kind of like dimmed because of their past. And the 3 of like third party situation could also just be baggage from their past. It's like needing to walk away from it. It's serving as a third party because it's affecting them with like trust issues and like being afraid to open up. So we have 3 that came out. We have 4. So we have mutual symbiotic. This is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings. See, there are mutual feelings here, if you guys are wondering. Ideals, values, and shared goals. So energetically, you guys are a match. But it feels like this person has some stuff to work out. We have twin flame. Some of you guys may resonate with being on a twin flame journey. Or like some sort of like deep soul connection here, like divine counterpart. And that's interesting because twin flames, what they do is that it's not like romantic like the movies make it out to be. It can be, but twin flames pretty much mirror to you wounding. Like they trigger the crap out of you so that you can move through these wounds and be able to like heal them. And it helps you become the best version of yourself. So because of the triggerings, there are challenges. It's not an easy connection. But there's a lot of mirroring with twin flames. You know, that's why we have this like energetic match here. And a lot of times, like soul connections, twin flames, there's this recognition usually with like eye contact. There's very strong eye contact. There's strong pull, this strong magnetic pull through the eye contact. We have trust. A need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. So your person is trying to, you know, be more positive, stay hopeful, and trying to work on their issues with trust because of past heartbreak here. And it's like, regardless of the external. So some of you guys are in like, you know, you guys are having challenging times or are in no contact or completely like have a lot of space between the two of you. And we have unexpected people, events, messages, travel, or situations. I was saying this love may have been unexpected. It may have come as a surprise. This aspect of unexpected, maybe something this person may have unexpectedly walked away, unexpectedly ghosted, pulled back their energy. But there's a lot of like unknowns, right? There's a lot of unknowns in this connection. That's why there's like confusion. We have reconciliation, the return of a past soulmate. So some of you guys may resonate with twin flame or soulmate energy here. But this person is wanting to come back. For those of you that have had this person or you walking away, there's a desire to bring this forward because they miss you and you make them very happy and they're being very like nosy. There may be this aspect, this is the Emperor Aries energy. There may be some of your people that are a lot more stubborn and like maybe wanting to maintain control of themselves in the situation. If they feel like, again, unexpected when things are, if this person is not comfortable with the unknown, they may have issues trusting it. So it's like wanting to control the situation, the connection. The sun is also aspects of power, like personal power. So this person may have had to walk away to work on their, you know, self-worth and also like power. We have creativity. I'm excited to collaborate with you, which is kind of like Eight of Pentacles, like they're working together, and curious to see what we create. When two creative souls join forces, the results can be profoundly beautiful and rewarding. I said profound, or was that? Did I say profound here? No, actually, that was in pile 1, but interesting. Profoundly beautiful and rewarding. You may have a message in pile 1 as well, but if you feel called to do so. But there's this mutual symbiotic energy. So you may inspire this person to be more creative, to get in touch with. Creativity is ruled by like the sacral chakra. So sacral chakra has to do with intimacy, creativity, the water element, the color orange. But you may be inspiring this person to get in touch with like creativity and also getting in touch with their intuition. And maybe there may be aspects of intimacy and vulnerability that this person needs to work on in order to be able to like trust someone and to trust this connection. This may have been an issue that they have, like when it comes to like intimacy and vulnerability. It's they're maybe avoidant. They may walk away or push people away if they feel like threatened because they don't feel comfortable opening up and being vulnerable. But it's like they feel this within their heart. They feel this like deep connection that you guys share and how you guys are able to play off one another to work really well together. I always get like power couple vibes. This person, so 2 more came out. So we have Empire. Interesting that we saw the Emperor card here. We're going to build something incredible together. So interesting how we have like twin flames here and these two both have the 2 crystals. Very interesting. But it's, again, they feel like the potential of what you guys can build and create together as a couple. Power couple vibes. That you can build so much together. And we have alignment. Look at this. All of them are the same suit. Mutual symbiotic twin flames. Like a cosmic match made in heaven. We are magically aligned. We fit together so naturally. So some of you guys are not in alignment right now, and that's why there's a lot of like this feeling of sadness and distance. But this person recognizing, like deep within their heart, even if logically some of them may have been, trying to sabotage it, overthinking it, like in their heart, they feel this like deep connection, energetic match, soulmate, twin flame vibes. They're awakening to this. The sun is an awakening, clarity, awakening. I'm going through a spiritual awakening right now. I'm transforming into the person I've chosen to become. And again, this hourglass here, the sun is clarity. It's also an awakening to something, right? So hourglass, spiritual awakening, that takes time. So some of you guys may have been really like waiting for this person, multiple cycles for some of you, like for some of you could just be like a missed opportunity because this person may have just like ran away here. But this awakening is happening with your person. It's like this angel's helping to heal this person's pain, exposing their pain here within their heart. And we see this girl looks like almost like a little girl. So this could be something that has been like, this pain could be rooted in their childhood. If it's not something that's like a past relationship, there could have been something in their childhood that wounded them and caused them to be a little bit more avoidant or the type to run away. Pile 2's person. What message do you have? And we have divine truth. Look at that, awakening, divine truth. Very like powerful row right here. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and to bring to light all that has been hidden, the sun, this clarity, this epiphany energy. Angels, the divine, awakening energy. And with this specific card, I always point out this is the sword of truth, right? We have these skulls around the feet of this angel, and the skulls remind me of the death card. So death and rebirth. So awakening, rebirth. There may have been a lot of change that you guys have brought into each other's lives. Or like, meaning when this person entered your life, a lot of changes started to occur within your respective lives. And it's almost like a lot of like death and rebirth happening within your own respective lives in order to be able to become aligned here. And it's almost like this energy of the divine kind of intervening here, because this thunder and lightning reminds me of this unexpected energy. It's like a tower, and that tower could be like something shocking or like this epiphany energy again. Like something may have become very clear to this person. We have uprooting. They are leaving all that is familiar to them or a long-term relationship to start a brand new life with you. There's that energy of different directions, distance, some of them needing to walk away from something from their past. Maybe some of them needing to leave a family or a home situation here with uprooting. We have missing you, 5 of Cups energy. Their life feels empty without you. Just like these branches, the leaves have all fallen. They feel empty. They miss you more than words can say, but they think it's too late to fix things. They're afraid that it's maybe too much time has happened or occurred, or too much water under the bridge, too much time that they've taken. And we have ancestral karma. They are clearing negative ancestral patterns that were passed down through the generations. Don't rush the journey. So again, time and that childhood, that girl looking like a child. Some of them have wounding when it comes to their inner child. And what's interesting is I picked up on sacral chakra energy, and the sun is the solar plexus. So your person may have had like may have blocks when it comes to like their sacral chakra, so intimacy issues with intimacy, being like emotionally unavailable, like closed off, because imbalanced sacral chakra may be affecting their solar plexus chakra, which prevents them from feeling good enough or confident and taking action towards what they're passionate about. So there's a need to maybe rebalance that. So we have the player, which is what I was talking about with the roster and options. The player. The player lifestyle that wants to find everything they did has stopped looking enticing ever since they met you. They only have eyes for you. And, you know, like there's a lot of people that end up being players because they like to keep things shallow. They don't want to make it, they don't want to take a connection deeper because it could be those intimacy issues that they have. It could be issues with their parents, their mother, that affects their, how they show up and how they act, their patterns and connections. Maybe that caused them to like really run away from people when things got too intense. And we have overflow. Their heart is overflowing with love so much it scares them because their love for you has no end. They only have eyes for you and you make them weak. They may not feel like, they don't like being vulnerable. They don't like, and maybe this connection with all of this like very spiritual energy, like these deep, higher level type of connections may be very triggering to someone who is not ready, is not healed. It feels like a threat to someone. If some, you know, it's very uncomfortable. So we have, I acted detached, but I actually feel everything. So this person may have been good at wearing a mask, a good poker face. There may be a message for you in pile 1. But this may be a toxic thing that your person does as well, besides being like a little bit more avoidant. They may detach when they get overwhelmed. I ran because the connection mirrored my woundings and insecurities. Yeah. You showed a light on their wounds and insecurities. And that's what like twin flame connections are supposed to be. You're supposed to mirror these wounds so that they can process them and feel them to heal them. So we have, I still sense you in the quiet, like an echo that refuses to fade. So some of you guys are in no contact, but this person still feels your energy. And we have, I crave connection, but commitment still freaks me out. So we have this player energy, and I was picking up on like leaving behind options or the roster. It's like this person keeps people at a certain distance. They want to connect, but it scares them. And they may be, for some of you, afraid of commitment. We're taking our time one step at a time, and that feels right. So this person, because of, if they have issues with trust, they feel like you have to take things slow. Otherwise, they'll get scared. And some of you guys may be thinking like, how slow is slow? Because it's been months, years, whatever, you know? That's why some of you guys, I feel like, may have chosen to walk away in order to go towards your own happiness, to call back your power, to be... Because it's like giving a lot of your time and energy towards someone who may not be ready, or who is emotionally unavailable, emotionally detached, immature, whatever it is. But some of you guys may have chosen to walk away because it's taken so much time. And we have number 4, growth. All about growth. I've hurt you and I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me someday and understand I was reacting in fear. This person reacting and acting out of, you know, their wounding, their wounds. They got triggered. And again, this person feels very deeply for you and recognizes that on a deep heart and soul level. But it's freaked them out. And they do regret it. They're like, they want to apologize and they're sorry that they hurt you and that was not their intention. It's really not about you, it's them. And we have number 3. We are alchemists. We transform fear into love and shadow into light. So you guys are like really transmuting this pain and alchemizing yourselves. This is like magician energy, trying to manifest this, manifesting healing. Work like going through shadow energy here. So like some of your people are doing shadow work and maybe influencing you to do the same. Like you may be going through your too many. You may also be doing some shadow work yourself and really learning lessons about how someone who is, you know, why are you attracted to someone who's like emotionally unavailable? How are you, or how have you in the past showed up emotionally unavailable, or certain patterns that were toxic when it comes to love? And we have number 2. That's crazy. Look at that. 4, 3, 2 countdown. You guys may be seeing like sequential numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. There's like this countdown. We have mirrors. As you surrender your 3D expectations, I surrender to our 5D connection. So this person, again, in this awakening, in this like recognition of this connection, the depth of this connection, regardless of the label, this person is trying to surrender and release control. We saw the Emperor trying to release control, recognizing the higher frequency, the higher level connection that you guys share. This person is missing you and wanting to maybe kiss. If you guys have kissed, they loved it and they want to kiss again. We see this rainbow here, and rainbows come out after a storm. So they're counting down to days where you guys can have happier. The sun is happy. Rainbows are about, you know, happiness, blessings, good luck. So it's like counting down to the days where you guys can come back and connect like this again. Some of you guys may be LGBTQ with the rainbow as well, but you guys are mirroring each other here, like these two crystals mirroring each other. Bottom of the deck energy is communication. Look at this, 4, 3, 2, 2. So it's like a repeat of a certain cycle, maybe repeat of a certain lesson. And 2 is about balancing, right? Balancing, choosing, trying to gain stability. We have 2, communication. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tensions that is sometimes there when we talk. So this person may be the type that when things get too intense or too overwhelming, they run away. They like when things are a little bit more light and friendly, rather than when things get too serious. Like that's when I crave connection, but commitment still freaks me out. So when things get too serious, they get freaked out and they run away. I can't stop thinking about you. This person is thinking about you a lot. We see the Page of Swords. This person is like thinking about you and like spying on you. So even if they seem detached, or like regardless of what's happening in the external, it's not real. This person's wearing masks. People don't believe in me. So this is that energy of needing to gain or come to their own personal power. This is feeling like weak. We could also talk about like this person not feeling strong enough to be in a connection, or they feel like disempowered because of their past, their wounding, right? So that's something that they need to work on with their solar plexus chakra too, like believing in themselves. And we have drugs and alcohol. Your person may have turned to certain substances or certain habits, vices, in order to kind of like numb. Like that could be another like toxic red flag behavior that this person does, where rather than dealing with these connections, or these feelings, they numb, they distract themselves. And it's like trying to numb these, like your person, I feel like feels very deeply here. They may be a very deep feeling person, and it's like rather than they don't want to feel it. Pretty much they don't want to feel it, so they that's how they cope. Is it over? This person's afraid that They don't have this overflow. This overflow here. Their heart is overflowing with love so much it scares them because their love has no end for you. That's that very watery energy. But this, is it over? It kind of mirrors this energy of missing you. Their life feels empty without you. They miss you more than words can say, but they think it's too late to fix things. They're afraid it's too late, and they've like messed this up completely. Pile two's person. Wow. Wow. Okay. And they say, I love you. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes, and reach into the infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart nothing can compare with anything. Remember always, my love, that I love you. So like twin flames, regardless of like what's going on externally, soulmates, all of these connections are very like, it's based in like unconditional love, right? So regardless of what's happening, this person has love for you. They care about you regardless of how they're acting out of their wounding. There's this, was it this card here where we see the dog? There's this aspect of like feeling devoted to you and loyal in some way, regardless of, again, the external. This person has love for you. Some of your people actually are in love with you, or like have so many emotions for you here. And we have, hold me. Things are not right in my world, and I am longing for your embrace today. Please send me your love so that I know everything will be okay. So this person may be going through some stuff right now. They're going through some sort of awakening shadow work, and they could be, we saw 8 here. They may be going through their karma. They may be receiving their karma, and it's maybe like a dark period. We saw like this 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords energy. That's some heavy energy. And we have sorry. Look, I've hurt you, and I'm sorry. Sorry. I am sorry for the pain I have caused you, and I am sorry I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. People don't believe in me. This person feels in a way maybe like damaged goods, or they feel like not good enough. Follow your bliss. That's kind of like the sun energy. I feel good when I know you are happy. Do something that you enjoy today. Feelings of joy and hope will bring us closer on your journey and will put you at ease. So this person feels your energy. You guys may mutually pick up on each other's energy. So you actually focusing on gratitude, on things that make you happy, following your bliss, this person can pick up on that. And that actually, like, I feel like they feel it also and influences their own energy. It helps, like, it serves as a light in the darkness for them. So let's get you some letters. This could be initials, or it can spell something out, or it could be just whatever we see. Let's just, just have fun with it. So we have the letter I. We have the letter G. IG. Some of you guys may connect on Instagram. We have the letter Y. We have the letter K. Look at this. Icky. This person may feel, oh no, that's a G. Never mind. Iggy Pop. And we have the letter X. Some of you guys may be asking about like an X. Some of you guys may be from Kentucky. But yeah, so pile 2, that is your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please kindly hit the like button and the hype button, as it helps me a lot on the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I post more readings like this. And to my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for continuing to connect with me, for all your love, your comments, and just choosing to spend some time with me on the channel. Thank you guys so much. I'm very grateful for you. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot! Hey guys, if you chose the Smoky Quartz Inclusion Tower and the Fossil Ammonite, along with the Ladies' Night, spend time with friends for laughs and fun, welcome to your reading, pile 3. So, with your card Ladies' Night, there may be, this reminds me of like the Three of Cups. So some of you guys may be spending some time with friends and family. There may be some of you that have had an ending, and there's this need to like move on or trying to move on from this connection. And so this moving on is trying to spend time with friends and family, trying to do things that are light and fun rather than being sad and down. For others, there may be this, we have this mirror here. So you guys may be mirroring one another currently. There may be this aspect for some of your people where there's this aspect of numbing and distracting yourselves while you're trying to maybe move on from this person. This is not for everyone, but that energy is here. And Ladies' Night can also, like, on some level talk about maybe connecting with feminine, divine feminine energy, needing to work on that as well. And that has to do with receiving, giving and receiving, like balancing out giving and receiving rather than being an overgiver, intuition, being more like passive rather than acting. So there may be not so much action from your person's part, and there's like just no action being taken right now between the two of you. No movement between the two of you maybe. But let's see what the cards have to say. And we are asking the person on your mind, what message do they have in their heart when flipped out? And we have, I want to know what love is. Foreigner 1984. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. So, this person has love for you here. But they go on, they start off with talking about how they have had pain in their past, whether from past connections, past relationships, or anything maybe from their childhood, from their upbringing. And they've been trying to change this maybe distancing of people, keeping people at an arm's length, because they've come to recognize that they've been lonely as a result, like of their own doing, like keeping people at a certain distance or pushing people away has caused them to be lonely. Maybe they've pushed you away, or this is just like a pattern that they've had within their connections, and they feel like with you, they feel like they've finally found what love is. They may not have experienced it before, and because they may have been guarded from it, and there's this desire to know and experience love, but again there's this feeling of like guardedness. And we have Liberian Girl, Michael Jackson 1987. You know that you came and changed my world, just like in the movies with two lovers in a scene, and she says, do you love me? And he says, so endlessly. So pile 3, this person has love for you. For some of you here, so endlessly, endless love. And Liberian Girl, and I want to know what love is. It's like this person, you came into this person's life, and it's just like, you know, it's like a theme within the piles, and it's always in pile 3 where I see the bigger picture. There's this aspect of like unexpected, something unexpected with this connection, or you coming into their life unexpectedly. Maybe for some of you, you met at like a bar or like a party, a social gathering, you know, where you guys at some sort of event or bar, whatever it is, and it's like you may have met this person there, they may have met you there, and it's like a movie. It's like maybe love at first sight for some of you, where you lock eyes, and it's like some people say like, I know I'm going to marry that person. It's like that type of feeling here. So pile 3. Maybe you have a message in pile 2. Pile 3's person. What message do you have for my pile 3s from your heart? So there's like a change once you came into their life. They were very lonely before, but now they feel like they found love with you. Some of you guys, since I said this this feels like the 3 of Cups, some of you guys may be asking about someone who may have been part of like a friend group or someone within your like community, acquaintance, like mutual acquaintances. And with foreigner, it could actually literally be someone from who's a foreigner from another part of the world, like long distance or like from a different culture, because Liberian, foreigner, it's very like something, maybe there may be something exotic about you or your person. Differences in culture. And we have the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is an energy of like planning, considering the next movement. It's like it's a pause, right? There's this aspect of being almost like at a crossroads here, trying to decide where to go and how to proceed forward. And this guy is holding an earth, a world, and the world card talks about an ending. So this ending could have been between the 2 of you, or something from their past ended, and it's like trying to choose their path. And there's this aspect of mirroring. You're both kind of like doing the same thing. Taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, so a choice. Partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, and continue to move forward. So there's this desire to move forward. And again, as I was saying, foreigner, so there may be something long distance or like differences when it comes to culture, background, religion, age, whatever it is. There's something about, something is expansive about this connection as well, with the 2 of Wands and the Earth. Maybe even otherworldly. And we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is, and interesting, there's a cardinal on this one. Knight of Swords is a knight that wants to rush in with communication. They're not the most like romantic, but there's this desire to rush in with communication. And usually knights are about messengers, right? So this person wants to rush in. There's almost like this pause. For some of you, there could have been like a series of cycles where it was like stop and go, like in and out, hot and cold, because we have fire here and the fire element here and the air element here. So like hot and cold energy, maybe on and off, hot and cold energy. But we have possible communication coming in. This person may be seeing signs about you, which is like from the divine or divinely guided, because we have a cardinal here. I associate cardinals with like ancestors, and like I get really excited when I see like cardinals, and also, like blue jays, just birds in general, because I take them as signs, and I find feathers as signs from angels and stuff like that. I just realized the horse that this Knight of Swords is on is a unicorn. So there's something like magical and divine about this connection that this person has come to realize with the sword of truth and clarity. This person realized how magical this connection is, and that they're rushing towards it. There's something magical about you and divine that this person recognizes. So we have decisive, focused. This person is very focused on you. Driven, defensive. So this person may have been defensive because of their pain and heartache from the past. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. So this person is currently reviewing their options carefully. And for some, it could be options when it comes to you and another person. That's not for everyone. Or which way to go, like what steps to take, like that planning phase, right? Also, we pick up on unexpected changes. So it's that feeling of you coming into their life unexpectedly. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. So your person may be a lot more logical or practical and not so, not the type that's so like mushy when it comes to like emotions, but this person is very like attracted to you with the Two of Wands. And like when you bring the air element to fire, it makes it bigger, right? So this person has very much strong passion and desire for you, very attracted to you and wanting to rush in, and they feel like this is magical, you are magical, and this connection is magical. And it's almost like they feel like in their heart this is like there's something divine about this, there's something magical about this connection. I keep saying pile 2, you may have a message there, but pile 3's person, what message do you have for too many? Okay, these two wanted to flip out. So we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is about, I could talk about an event like I was saying, right? It could talk about specifically like a wedding celebration. This is about grounding. It's a 4. It's about grounding this connection. Your person deep in their heart wants to establish something with you grounded. Maybe even share a home. Some of you guys may have shared a home or will share a home. And we see this girl, she looks like, and this guy, they look like they're from Mexico. So again, this cultural differences maybe for some of you needing to move. But what I wanted to mention something, speaking of differences. The reason I chose your stones, pile 3, is that in terms of like color, they, like brownish, blackish, they look very much the same when it comes to the color aesthetics, right? And they're very different because this ammonite comes from the sea. It's a fossil of a sea creature from millions of years ago. And this smoky quartz is from the earth, right? They develop in the earth element. But what's interesting is that this specific smoky quartz looks like something like the depths of water. And this ammonite fossil looks like rock because it's been mineralized, right? So it's almost like even though they're different, there's similarities between the two of them here in terms of like color and their qualities. So what I'm trying to get at is, regardless of whether you're from Liberia and this person's from Mexico, differences in culture or circumstances, there's something that ties you guys together. You feel very much like you guys get each other. Like on an energetic level, on a soulful level, you guys are very much like compatible and similar, despite like the outside circumstances. And we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is that energy of, it could be lack mentality in a way, that's more like Five of Pentacles, but I'm picking that up here. Lack mentality, not feeling good enough, that negative, pessimistic voice in your head that tells you all the things that could go wrong. It could be like the more negative programming that someone has had during their upbringing, where it's just like doubt and fears allowing them to like prevent them from moving forward in life. But in this specific Eight of Swords, it's interesting because the girl is finally taking off her blindfold and opening the gate that the swords were like preventing her from moving forward. It's like this person, your person, has maybe worked through some sort of like, with the number 8, like a karmic lesson. They've learned a karmic lesson and they're able to move forward, being able to like gain clarity here with this one sword. cutting away their fears, cutting away any type of like confusion, blindness, uncertainty with that the blindfolds cause them to like be stuck. Your person may have felt stuck before, and that's why there's this desire, this sword of truth and clarity to move this forward and wanting to establish something with you, because the Four of Wands is about like celebration as well. This could also be known as the 1111 card. So some of you guys may resonate with being in like a counterpart situation or like twin flame, if you believe in that. And bottom of the deck energy is the release card. I believe this is the death card. And today I'm filming this, and it is the new moon in Scorpio. Some of you guys may be Scorpios, or something during Scorpio season may have happened or will happen. I think the end of Scorpio season is like November 21st or 23rd. I forget specifically, but Sagittarius season is coming. So with release here, there may have been, again, an ending of some kind that has brought about this like rebirth cycle. Some of you guys, this may be something brand new after an ending from your past, or this could be a second time around, a new opportunity, reconciliation energy between the two of you after an ending between the two of you. And these two look like towers. So some of you guys may have faced tower situations in the past where it just, things fell apart in the past between the two of you or separately. And we have endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. We are picking up on like karmic lesson that this person may have gone through, and we have spiritual transformation here. There's been a big change, and with these two towers, it's this feeling of the tower can be something that is like a divine intervention, where something that was not working out, that was not to your benefit, it toppled because it was unsustainable. There was no solid foundation. The solid foundation is this Four of Wands, right? It can also talk about like an epiphany, or like the recognition of like how your life was before this person came into your world, and then your life after. Like you can tell, like it's like a marker of like how your life was, how their life was before you came into their world, which is like, you know, that you came and changed my world, just like in the movies. So there may be, again, this person releasing their fears and like anything that's preventing you guys from moving this thing forward. We have the King of Swords underneath. There's a lot of air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person is very much in their head about you here, and kind of sad looking. The King of Swords. It's like he's stuck in a loop here in his head about this connection. This may be, your person may be the type that's a lot more head over heart as well, more practical. And it's like, that's why we have, I want to know what love is. Maybe this person may not have experienced love before, or just emotions in general and connection is something that's like scary to them. With the Eight of Swords. Pile 3's person. What is your message from your heart to my pile 3's? What's your message to my pile 3's? So we have 3 that came out. So we have lost. I've been looking for you in the wrong people. So this person may feel lost without you, or like they may have had experiences in the past where they felt like they're looking for their soulmate, or they're looking for their counterpart, and it only resulted in pain. If you guys have had an ending and this person has tried to move on from you, it's like they've come to realize like, no, the love that they have for you is with you. This Four of Wands, they want to celebrate, they want to establish something. And we have mistaken. I'm not the person who is in your life right now. Have you mistaken the wrong person for your soulmate? Lost and mistaken. It's like this energy of this person, maybe the doubts that this person has. It's like they may feel a certain way about you or felt a certain way about you, and it's like they're trying to convince themselves that it's like just like the movies. So maybe this person has trust issues and they're like, is it too good to be true? Maybe I'm not the one that you're talking about. Or this person may be questioning their past connections, and it's like a form of sabotage in the past. Or again, this could go back to just dealing with the wrong people. Recognizing that they were connecting with the wrong people, thinking they were a soulmate when maybe they were possibly like a karmic. With the Four of Wands here too, and the Eight of Swords, some of your people may already be in another connection or married. And there's a need to release that connection in order to be able to move this forward with you. And that's why maybe there's this energy of feeling like maybe they made a mistake choosing somebody else, and now they're like really in their head about this. And we have priorities. Even though your heart longs for me, you realistically don't have time in your life for me right now. So there may have been some aspect of maybe not making you a priority and taking you for granted. This person may also, like, again, we were picking up on like distracting themselves, maybe drinking, and you know, like they're trying to, maybe if they feel like they're in pain right now, and there's this aspect of, they say, even though your heart longs for me, I feel like this person is longing for you, thinking about you here at the Two of Wands, like at that crossroad. It's like they're trying to distract themselves from feeling that. And they're prioritizing like maybe going out, drinking, partying, maybe even like working in order to not deal with this. And we have tribe. With all of our shared interests and goals, we could easily be part of the same community. So some of you guys may share certain like energetically, you may share the same vibration and frequency, but there may be differences when it comes to like your background, like we were picking up. Maybe community is a big factor here for your person. Maybe the fear of judgment from the community, family, friends. They may also recognize that regardless of your differences, there's something that you guys have in common, like energetically. Also your likes, your tastes are very similar regardless of any differences. Underneath that, okay. On the top, it's culture. There are cultural norms and expectations that I need to overcome before we can really be happy together. I'm picking up on that. But we have destiny. Trust the universe will guide us towards each other, aligning every detail, every moment for our destined encounter. So your person may feel like you guys are actually destined to be together, but there's something with like cultural norms, differences. If there's something like taboo about this connection, that could have been preventing them from moving this forward. And there's a need to release people pleasing and caring what other people think, because it's caused like this connection maybe to stall, or there's like a pause for some of you. Pile three's person. What's your message? They feel lost without you here. I'm hearing that Robin Thicke song. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. I forgot the lyrics, but we have thought patterns. Get out of your head and into your heart. This is the truth. So this person very much in their head, but they're trying to get out of their head about this connection, and they're trying to get in touch with their heart space here. And again, going back to that, look, we have the Knight of Cups, that romantic gesture, but get out of your head. Like this King of Swords is very much in his head, wanting to move this forward, but really getting caught up in the overthinking, the fears, the doubts. And we have sacred sexuality. This connection has the potential for sacred tantric alchemy. So if you guys do resonate with it being on like a soul connection or like a very deep connection, there's this very sacred and primal connection that you guys could potentially share, or you have already experienced this with this person for some of you, and it's, you could utilize that in order to like you do sex magic, but it can bring about a lot of healing possibly through sacred sexuality. So it may help to heal any wounding when it comes to like your sacral chakra, issues with intimacy, vulnerability, all of that. And alchemy in general could help with transforming your life, transforming, and also manifestation. We have detours, divine intervention, delays, detours. So there may have been some delays within this connection, and divine intervention that we were picking up on with the tower. Certain lessons may have needed to be learned by both of you guys, or things needed to be worked through, certain fears, before this person can rush forward. And there's that recognition of like how this has taken some time with the clocks here, and how you and this connection may have mirrored certain fears and wounds that this person has that they've needed to work through. Maybe they had some for some of your people may have like trauma when it comes to sexuality, or some sort of like block. Again, I'm picking up on like sacral chakra blocks that this person needed to like work through. And we have forgive. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. So this person may want to apologize if they showed up like not in a good way, even toxic for some of you, or just like in a negative way, or just didn't show up at all. They want your forgiveness. They feel lost without you. Maybe they've come to realize they took this connection for granted, but they've recognized that this detour was maybe divinely guided. Now they feel like they're wanting to rush back in, being guided by the divine rather than being stuck in their head. They're trying to tap into their intuition and their heart space instead, trying to release their fears, release their karmic ties that are holding them back from this. And we have justice. Some of you guys may have Libra in your chart, or your person does. They're trying to do the right thing by offering you something more solid and giving it careful consideration. So careful consideration is this Two of Wands, really looking at it and trying to assess the situation and how to proceed forward. And also this offer you something more solid. If they were very flaky in and out in the past, very inconsistent, they want something solid. And they want to do right by you. With the Justice card, it's like when somebody does something wrong, they want to come in and do right by you and to apologize, to make things right. There may be a question of how, though, because she's taking off her blindfold. Lady Justice is still blindfolded. But there's a lot of swords of here. Swords of truth and clarity. Wow, interesting. Okay. So we have sexual union. We have sacred sexuality. So some of you guys may have started off first like very physical and, connected intimately. And then like the feelings came along. Like it looks like love has finally found me. She says, "Do you love me?" And he says, "So endlessly." So it could also be like you and your person are very like love language wise could be like physical touch, connecting physically, but their greatest sex memory is with you. But it's more than just sex. It's their memory of feeling so close to you. Your person may be the type that if they're not comfortable with emotions, showing their love that way, they may connect and show their love when it comes to like having intimate, sexy times with someone. But some of you guys may have already had connected intimately, and they really liked it and they want to do it again. But it's almost like this higher level of sexuality. It's not just like a one night. Some of you guys may have started off as a one night stand, but it's like this level of sexuality can bring about this alchemy in your life. So there's this potential for something powerful when you guys connect in that way. And it can bring about healing and also change. And again, manifestation, very powerful. And we have haunted. Their vivid dreams haunt them. They dream of how they broke your heart and you moving on with someone else. So some of you guys may have been stuck. This may be your energy for some of you with the Eight of Swords, where you were stuck in this pain of this person being hot and cold, inconsistent, and choosing to free yourself from that like mental pain, right? And releasing this. And so for those of you that have like walked away, drew up your boundaries, because the Queen of Swords is about someone who's able to, they know their worth and they're able to put up their sword to protect themselves and also to communicate clearly their boundaries. So some of you guys may have been working on that. That may have triggered like certain lessons for you about like your own worth and your own boundaries. And so some of you guys learned that lesson, freed yourself from this, and now it's like this person feels haunted by you. Like if it's the other way around, where this person walked away from you and maybe looked for other options or dated other people, it's like this person cannot stop thinking about you, is feeling haunted by you in this connection. Okay, that's way too much. I am a very jealous, envious person. So your person, some of your people may be more of the jealous, controlling type, maybe possessive. That could be like a toxic trait of theirs. Like needing to release control of the connection. And we have, you have bewitched me, body and soul, Pride and Prejudice, 2005. So this person feels like maybe you cast a spell on them. And again, it's not just their body, even though we have sexuality here multiple times, but their soul, like on a deep level. That's why it's like sacred sexuality. You guys may have like connected in that way, and it created like a big shift in their life, your life, like this tower moment. And it could have also triggered them, how intense this connection could feel. And we have, I'm scared that I'm not enough for you, but I'm also scared that you're too good for me. So this person may be feeling not good enough for you, not feeling like they could offer you what you deserve. But like that goes back to this Eight of Swords, feeling like that they're not good enough. Lack mentality again coming through. Negative thinking. Issues with self-worth. This person is trying to release. Okay, that's too many, but we'll take it because a lot want to come out. Okay. So, I think we were meant to find each other in every lifetime. Past lives 2023. So this person maybe on some level also feels like you guys have known each other before, Again, like regardless of the differences externally, it's like on a soul level, you feel like familiar to them, they feel connected to you. I still sense you in the quiet, like an echo that refuses to fade. If you guys are in no contact or there's like a distance between the two of you, they still feel your energy strongly. It's like this echo that refuses to fade. It's like this haunted energy. They feel haunted by you. We have, I ran because this connection mirrored my woundings and insecurities. Mirrored. That's a big theme in all of the piles of the people that have run away. I crave connection, but commitment still freaks me out. So there's this feeling of your person being lonely. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. So this person may have like kept people at a distance because of their wounding. They don't want to get people, they may feel a lot internally, and it's like they have to protect their heart. So they keep people at a distance. And again, that message of like intimacy issues, which is also big throughout all the piles this reading. But some of you guys may have dealt with someone who has like a fear of commitment. I act detached, but I actually feel everything. So with the King of Swords, they come off as very cold, more logical, more practical. They're not the most like emotionally open people. So again, this person may be very deep feeling, but they're good at wearing a mask. They're good at like having a poker face. We're taking our time one step at a time, and that feels right. So because this person has some sort of like wounds when it comes to trust and fears of commitment, they're the type that may want to have like an establishing like a friendship first before being connected romantically and in a connection. They may have been the type who have like, maybe I'm hearing a serial dater, or someone who had options, who kept things light in their connections because of that fear of connecting too deeply with someone, because they run when things get. A bunch of the cards fell in a second. Okay. My hair's on it. Okay. Pile threes person, what do you want to say? What's your message from your heart to my pile threes? Shuffling very weird with this one. Pile threes person, what do you want to say from your heart to my pile threes? Sorry guys, my hair is stuck on me. Maybe your person likes your hair, or you guys have like pets where there's hair everywhere. We have number 2, romantic messages. Look at this, very like again sexual, very intimate. I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. So this person is, sorry guys, this person is very much like, they love connecting with you intimately, because maybe they've never felt like that level of closeness and intimacy they've ever been with, the other people that they've been with. We have number 10, mirrors. Our inner guidance is clear, but our ego is resisting it. Draw another card to clarify what you both might be resisting. Let's see what you guys are resisting. So there's this aspect of ego getting in the way and mirroring one another. But with the full moon here, there's this need to release. There's something that your person is trying to release. Too many. It says, draw another card to clarify what are you guys both resisting? You and this person. What are you and this person resisting right now? So we have mission. We are alchemists. We transform fear into love and shadow into light. So that could have been what this person was resisting here. You both may be resisting is, we have this aspect of alchemy. So there's still maybe certain changes that need to be made. That's maybe habits, patterns that are hard to like break. Still working through transforming fear into love, shadow into light. So there's still shadow work that needs to be done. But there is mirroring here. And there has been some sort of completion with the full moon and the 10. So like an ending. An ending to a cycle, maybe an ending to the connection. So we have clear the illusions of the 3D world. Don't take everything at face value. There's a lot more going on spiritually and energetically than you can see. So like that's why I was saying with the Two of Wands, not much is happening in terms of action, but there's something spiritually that's going on with your person and possibly going on with you too, because you both are mirrors. Really tapping into your intuition rather than your mind, like closing your eyes and really feeling energetically, will be and connecting with your heart will be different than, you know, stressing about it and really focusing, overthinking. There's a need to tap into that and really feel that energy that way. That may be what your person is doing right now. And we have mirrors. Our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become the parents. So they're, again, wounding when it comes to inner child, or like something from childhood that needs to be addressed. You guys are mirroring to each other certain woundings from your childhood, certain programming from your past with the Eight of Swords. And you guys may both be working on like shadow work. And we have number 2. Whatever you just cleared, help me to shift to. So this person has it. Where is that? I still sense you in the quiet, like an echo that refuses to fade. This person still feels your energy. So if you have been doing like shadow work and releasing things, this person has been picking up on that actually. It helped to clear certain blocks that they've had, and that's why in this Eight of Swords, this lady is taking off her blindfold and walking out of the gate, out of the thing that was stopping her from moving forward with the Eight of Swords. So we have 2. I was hurt by you. So you may have hurt this person, or this could have been like them getting triggered by you, where you may have mirrored something back to them which was not intended to hurt them, but it triggered them, and it was supposed to make them go through it, you know, heal it to feel it. Will this ever change? So I did pick up on this energy of the Two of Wands, where there's this like pause. This person wants to change it up between the two of you. They're not too happy with how everything is, where it's kind of like, I'm hearing some things are in limbo for some of you. This can also talk about their patterns. They may be getting impatient, thinking like, when will things change? Will this ever change? But they want to be like the Knight of Swords, where they want to rush forward. They want to move this forward, but it's like something stops them. The Two of Wands energy. Their fears. Their own fears. They're getting in their own way. I am better with my mind than my heart. That's what we said with the King of Swords. It's like very much like head over heart, very much in their head, not so comfortable with their heart space. And they say, I can't talk to you right now. So some of you guys are in no contact. There may be some restrictions to communicating, or this person's it's just their ego maybe getting in the way from reaching out. I have to let you go to find myself. So this person wants to pretty much like, they've detached for a lot of you, because they're trying to focus on this healing that they have, that they're going through. They still feel haunted by you. The unknown scares them. They see the abundance you bring into their life, but they fear being wrong. So still working through these fears. So we have new beginnings. I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. The new love that has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. You know that you came and changed my world, and just like the movies. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. So this person wants to have a fresh start with you, but there may still be delays. We saw divine intervention, delays, and detours. My throat kind of like closed up when I said delays. So this person, communication may be an issue, and that could be causing a delay, or they are not talking to you because of a certain delay right now. Some of you may be asking again about someone who's already married, or someone who is separated or dealt with a divorce, because we have justice, and this looks like they just got married. And we have divine timing. We are on the journey in divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. So, where did I see that? union. The same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our reunion. We just need to allow this energy to work its magic. Our energy is stagnant. Triggers sometimes happen to break stagnancy and help energy flow again. So there's still certain like lessons that are being learned and worked through. And divine timing is not about like days, months, years. It's about like how we're progressing when it comes to our karmic lessons with one another. So if a lesson is not being learned, it's not like sticking, it's going to repeat. So there's a need to be patient in the sense that your person is going through some sort of like healing phase. And there's also this, since there's this aspect of mirroring, there's a need for you to also look at yourself where you need to work on what wounds you have to work on. And trying to stay hopeful helps this person as well, and this connection. Whatever you cleared help me to shift too. So because energetically you guys are very much connected, right? You guys affect one another. So there's a need to be hopeful. Get out of that Eight of Swords energy. I hope we can put the past and bad times behind us and start again. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. And so we have hopeful and blessed here. So there's this desire for your person to just, for things to work out, to celebrate like the Four of Wands. And they've come to realize that this connection is a blessing. And they don't want to get hurt, but they also recognize what this connection is and what this connection could be. And they're trying to stay hopeful. And they say, blessed. I am blessed beyond the measure to share a powerful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. So they're very grateful for you. Maybe in the past, like they took the triggers as like you hurting them, but now they've come to realize like the lessons you've taught them, how much change you've brought into their life. Maybe it was very uncomfortable initially, and maybe they didn't like it. They resisted it, but now they've come to see like you helped to shake up their world and help them to like maybe get out of like a stuck phase, stagnant phase in their life, and you just help to level them up in many ways. They're still going through it, but they've come to realize like you've been like a doorway to this like new beginning, new them, more powerful them. But they know that they have to do right by you here with the Justice and Forgive card, and also needing to apologize. So, if they come back, for those of you where this, there's a disconnect, make sure they come back correctly. Drop your boundaries, pile 3, Don't accept like any inconsistent energies, any half-hearted efforts. No. Yeah. So pile 3, oh no, let's get you some letters. This could be initials or spell a word out. Okay. So we have 3. We have the letter M for Matthew. We have the letter A for Abigail. We have, I don't know why, but pile 1 and pile 3, I started saying names with each letter. And we have the letter W for William Wallace. Braveheart may be significant, but we have Mao. We'll do, or Wham. You have the letter, what is this letter? Is this an H? You have the letter H for Herbert or Harry, when Harry met Sally. We have the letter K for Crystal. We have the letter L for Larry. And we have the letter N for Nicole. So pile 3, that is your reading. That's what I have for you. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please consider hitting the like button and the hype button. It helps me a lot in the algorithm. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can get notified when I post more readings like this one. And to my subscribers, guys, I wanted to say thank you so much. I'm very grateful for you, for your connecting with me, comments, just choosing to watch my videos and spend time with me here. I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Doot!